Act 2. The next day, the same place. A country road. A tree. Evening. The tree has 4 or 5 leaves. Estragon's boots are where he left them, and Lucky's hat. Vladimir approaches agitatedly. He halts and looks long at the tree, then at the boots. He picks one up, examines it, sniffs it, manifests disgust, puts it back carefully. He comes and goes, halts and gazes into the distance, shading his eyes with his hand. Comes and goes, halts, comes and goes, halts suddenly, and begins to sing loudly.
A dog came in. A dog came in the kitchen and stole a crust of bread, then cooked up with the ladle and beat him till he was dead. Then all the dogs came running and dug the dog a tomb. Then all the dogs came running and dug the dog a tomb, and wrote upon the tombstone for the eyes of dogs to come. A dog came in the kitchen and stole a crust of bread, then cooked up with the ladle and beat him till he was dead. Then all the dogs came running and dug the dog a tomb. Then all the dogs came running and dug the dog a tomb. And dug the dog a tomb.
He remains a moment, silent and motionless, then gazes into the distance. Estragon enters slowly, barefoot, head bowed. Vladimir turns and sees him, and goes towards him.
You again! Come here till I embrace you.
Don't touch me!
Do you want me to go away? Go? Did they beat you? Go. Where did you spend the night?
Don't touch me, don't question me, don't speak to me, stay with me!
Did I ever leave you?
You let me go!
Look at me. Will you look at me?
Estragon raises his head. They look long at each other, then suddenly embrace, clapping each other on the back. End of the embrace. Estragon, no longer supported, almost falls.
What a day.
Who beat you? Tell me.
Another day done with.
Not yet.
For me it's over and done with, no matter what happens. I heard you singing.
That's right, I remember.
That finished me. I said to myself, he's all alone, he thinks I'm gone forever, and he sings.
One isn't master of one's moods. All day I felt in great form. I didn't get up in the night, not once.
You see, you piss better when I'm not there.
I missed you. And at the same time I was happy. Isn't that a queer thing?
Happy?
Perhaps it's not the right word.
And now?
No. There you are again. There we are again. There I am again.
You see, you feel worse when I'm with you. I feel better alone too.
Then why do you always come crawling back?
I don't know.
No, but I do. It's because you don't know how to defend yourself. I wouldn't have let them beat you.
You couldn't have stopped them.
Why not?
There were 10 of them.
No, I mean before they beat you. I would have stopped you from doing whatever it was you were doing.
I wasn't doing anything.
Then why did they beat you?
I don't know.
Ah, no, Gogo. The truth is there are things escape you that don't escape me. You must feel it yourself.
I tell you, I wasn't doing anything.
Perhaps you weren't. But it's the way of doing it that counts. The way of doing it if you want to go on living.
I wasn't doing anything.
You must be happy, too. Deep down, if you only knew it.
Happy about what?
To be back with me again.
Would you say so?
Say you are, even if it's not true.
What am I to say?
Say, I am happy.
I am happy.
So am I.
So am I.
We are happy.
We are happy. Well, what do we do now we're happy?
Wait for Godot. Things have changed since yesterday.
And if he doesn't come?
We'll see when the time comes. I was saying that things have changed here since yesterday.
Everything oozes.
Look at the tree.
It's never the same puss from one second to the next.
The tree. Look at the tree.
Well, was it not there yesterday?
Yes, of course it was there. Do you not remember? We nearly hanged ourselves from it, but you wouldn't. Do you not remember?
You dreamt it.
Is it possible that you've forgotten already?
That's the way I am. Either I forget immediately or I never forget.
And Pozzo and Lucky, have you forgotten them too?
Pozzo and Lucky?
He's forgotten everything.
I remember a lunatic who kicked the shins off me, and then he played the fool.
That was Lucky.
I remember that. But when was it?
And his keeper, do you not remember him?
He gave me a bone?
That was Pozzo.
And all that was yesterday,
Yes,
you say?
of course it was yesterday.
And here, where we are now?
Where else do you think? Do you not recognise the place?
Recognise? What is there to recognise? All my lousy life I've crawled about in the mud, and you talk to me about scenery. Look at this muck heap. I've never stirred from it.
Calm yourself. Calm yourself.
You and your landscapes. Tell me about the worms.
All the same, you can't tell me that this bears any resemblance to the Macon country, for example. You can't deny there's a big difference.
The Macon country? Who's talking to you about the Macon country?
But you were there yourself in the Macon country.
No, I was never in the Macon country. I've puked my puke of a life away here, I tell you. Here, in the Macon country.
But we were there together, I can swear to it. Picking grapes for a man called... Can't think of the name of the man. At a place called... Can't think of the name of the place. Do you not remember?
It's possible. I didn't notice anything.
But down there, everything is red.
I didn't notice anything, I tell you.
You're a hard man to get on with, Gogo.
It'd be better if we parted.
You always say that, and you always come crawling back.
The best thing will be to kill me. Like the other.
What other? What other?
Like billions of others.
To every man his little cross. Till he dies. And is forgotten.
In the meantime, let's try and converse calmly, since we're incapable of keeping silent.
You're right. We're inexhaustible.
So we won't think.
We have that excuse.
So we won't hear.
We have our reasons.
All the dead voices.
They make a noise like wings.
Like leaves.
Like sand.
Like leaves.
They all speak together.
Each one to itself.
Rather, they whisper.
They rustle.
They murmur.
They rustle.
What do they say?
They talk about their lives.
To have lived is not enough for them.
They have to talk about it.
To be dead is not enough for them.
It is not sufficient.
They make a noise like feathers.
Like leaves.
Like ashes.
Like leaves.
Say something.
I'm trying.
Say anything at all.
What do we do now?
Wait for Godot. This is awful.
Sing something.
No. We could start all over again, perhaps.
That should be easy.
It's the start that's difficult.
You could start from anything.
Yes, but you have to decide.
True.
Help me.
I'm trying.
When you seek, you hear.
You do.
That prevents you from finding.
It does.
That prevents you from thinking.
You think all the same.
No, impossible.
That's the idea. Let's contradict each other.
Impossible.
You think so?
We're in no danger of ever thinking any more.
Then what are we complaining about?
Thinking is not the worst.
Perhaps not, but at least there's that.
That what?
That's the idea. Let's ask each other questions.
What do you mean, at least there's that?
That much less misery.
True.
Well, if we gave thanks for our mercies.
What is terrible is to have thought.
But did that ever happen to us?
Where are all these corpses from?
These skeletons.
Tell me that.
True.
We must have thought a little.
At the very beginning.
A charnel house. A charnel house.
You don't have to look.
You can't help looking.
True.